Hello friends, Namaskar. I am Anil Kumar Srivastav. I shall represent you a topic on the father of the nation, Rashtrapita Mahatma Gandhi. Uh, Here we shall try to know why the Mahatma Gandhi has become a world leader. Now, the Mahatma Gandhi's personality was so vast and so wide that it cannot be limited into limits. It cannot be contained into certain limits, either geographical or the intellectual. He has become the world leaders. What are the reasons behind this? First of all, we find that he applied the principle of non-violence. The principle of non-violence was not a new rule. It can be traced even back to 6th century BC in Jainism. But we can also find it in the Hindu text, even ancient to the Jainism, where it has been said that sada sarvada sarvbhutanam avidroha ruh, अर्थात that is the uh, the role of Gandhi ji cannot be denied, that in every place we find that in the whole world, in the unconscious mind, there is a Gandhi. So the world has the world leaders who are discussing about the uh, democracy in any part of the world, they will surely use the Gandhian views. And in 1930 we find when he broke the law of the salt of the Britishers, it was not only a uh, tourism, but it was a well-fashioned and well subjected matter, and he through his civil disobedience told the British people that what Gandhi ji can done, and Gandhi ji's this work has attracted the then contemporary politics towards India, because India was a colonial rule, and even then the voice of India and the works were started by Gandhi ji attracted the whole of the world. And besides this, the Gandhi ji has used cottage industries for the purpose of wearing his wearing as body clothes, but this does not mean that it was a simple thing, because he used cottage industry or the charkha only because to show that everyone should become self-reliant, and he also gave a message to the our masses or common people that they should become independent, and this was a symbolic of the self-reliance strategy. So it was Gandhiji's body flesh that the men can kill Gandhi, but his ideas cannot be killed, or his ideas will remain in the world so long as there is a discrimination, so long as there is a oppression, so long as there is a injustice. So these ideas will continue to be in the importance. And you can also see that the Rabindranath was his contemporary and was a world poet, and Gandhiji was also his contemporary and he was a world man, Vishwamano. And the difference between Gandhi and Rabindranath Tagore about the beauty concept was that what the Rabindranath Tagore had invented was a beauty which can be seen, but for Gandhiji the beautifulness was an idea in which every person, every common people can take their own emotions. So in this form it was like a nectar. We should also can learn many teachings from Gandhiji. First of all, Gandhiji's teachings was very important. The first teaching that he told through his life was no hatred, and his argument was that the no hatred should be there in the society, and for this he has made an alliance with the Khilafat Andolan, and in the non-cooperation movement he has also taken the Muslims and all forms of the all persons from the society. And besides this, is in at the age of 77 he ran barefoot when in 1946 the Noakhali rights were broken, and he was like a one-man army, and he has been able to control the all Hindu-Muslim rights there. So no kind of hatred in Gandhi's philosophy. And secondly, he stood for the Hindu-Muslim family. He also stood for the Hindu-Muslim unity, as I've already said. And as far as the hatred goes, he said that I am not against the English people, but I am against the anti-truth. I am against the anti-violence. So these things must be followed by us. His third principle was spirituality, not ritualism. And he said he did not use going to the temples like the present day politicians. Besides, he held his meetings and prayers in the open air where every people can participate. And the fourth was, and do not justify the means. Of course, he preached means justifies the end. That is, he find that there is no place for Sam Dam Dand Ved in his politics, and in his politics the code of the politics was Satyagraha, non-violence and truth. And the fifth important thing was that the self-transformation for the public life. Gandhiji always tried to change his behavior according to society, so that if he applies anything on his own, then the people will also apply these things by copying it. So first apply on yourself, and then the people will also apply. And the sixth thing, that he was a great patron of the women's movement, and according to him, if present day Gandhi would have been there, then we might have not taken the credit of passing the female reservation bill in the Lok Sabha or the parliament. He was of the view that he justified Draupadi also, and he also justified the Sita, that he behaved that, and he was the view that the sisterness is a universal and the wifeness is not so universal. So he was of the view that the sisterness should be given more prominence, and according to him, that the vocal for local, that is the Swadeshi movement, which has now become today a major source of income for the country. At present, he was vocal for the local, and he used khadi and different things and for the cottage industries, because he saw them that this belongs to the self-reliance of India. And the next, he had a good relation with the nature, and he also spoke that a cow cannot be killed for the uh, for the human beings. And ninth message, that he personal transparencies. He also um, talked about the uh, every person, that he should be transparent in his own life, that his views on the politics and his views of the emotion and his views of the sexuality all has been told by him, that so that the people can know his personal life, and there shall be uh, no discrimination and no hiding from the facts. And the last but not the least was that he was the champion of the liberty in every field. He always he spoke for the civil liberty and the freedom of speech, and he was vocal for it. So that is why we find that he was of the view that he looked the state as a soulless machine, and it can uh, it, it can make persons to make agreement with the freedom of speech, and that is why he was against the machines. And his thought that the principle of trusteeship is better than the principle of the state. So we find that these are the views which are now, we find that in whole of the world we find Gandhi statue and Gandhi ideas, and no democratic nation can proceed without the idea of Gandhi. We find that Nelson Mandela, who was a great leader, he applied his formula of non-violence there for achieving the liberty or the independence of the South Africa. And besides this, we find that Martin Luther King has said that the Isa Masih has gave him a target, but Gandhiji has gave him a strategy for achieving these targets. So we can see that it is the effect of Gandhi and it is the thinking of Gandhi that makes us world guru, world teacher, even in the days of colonialism. Thank you very much.